Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. So I'm starting the training session now. And could you please tell me in which language are you comfortable, English or Hindi? So that I can speak on that language only while giving the training.
English, ma'am.
English, okay. And ma'am, you have purchased OPS also along with the panel, or this is the only panel you have?
OPS with panel, ma'am.
Sorry? Only the
OPS
panel.
panel. No, OPS with panel.
Achha, you have purchased OPS also?
Yes.
Okay, done. So, good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, sir. I'm Aisura Lama, the product demonstrator and trainer for Cornea. So today I'm going to give the training of one of the Cornea's finest product, that is interactive flat panel. This is the same interactive flat panel which you have received. It's just the background is changed. That's it. Apart from that, you have received the same model. Now I'll be telling you the entire thing, the entire feature and how to operate it. Firstly, how to switch it on? Very easy, just plug in, switch it on, and then you will be coming to the home screen. After you do that, the basic feature which it has is this is the vertical bar which is present on that end as well. If I click to this vertical bar, there are multiple options. Like first option is back, second option is to come to the home page, third option is the recent application which you have used. This is the third application option, and then fourth is annotation. If I click to fourth option, my entire screen will get freezed, or just in case if you have opened PDF or PPT or any videos, and at that point of time if you want to annotate on it, so you just have to click to fourth option, that is annotation. Once you do that, your screen will get freezed and then you will be able to annotate on it. Now you can change the color of the pen. Here is the option. You can erase it, you can save it, you can share it, the entire page, you can do that also. Now also one more thing, if you have connected your laptop, or if you have if you have done the mirroring or casting thing, and at that time also you want to write on that particular thing, you just have to click to fourth option, that is annotation, and your screen will get freezed. The next option here is this control panel in which you have shortcut tools. First is the Ethernet connection, then you have Wi-Fi, hotspot, Bluetooth, screenshot, and there are normal options like power off, restart button. If you want to restart the entire panel, you can do that. And you have curtains as well here. So what is curtains? If I click to curtains, you can see this is the screen time. Like this is the curtains which we have. You can just slide it down like this, or if you want to have any presentation or before presentation, you can just put up like this. If you want to change the template of the curtain, you just have to click to this pen sign, and then the entire template will be available here. So you can change the template. Cross down like this. The next option here is for sidebars. If you want to increase and decrease the volume, you can do it from here, and likewise for brightness. Then here you have applications. All the shortcut applications are available here. One of the very important feature that it has is the split screen. So what is split screen? At one point of time, you can open two applications altogether. But if you look into the Cornea's interactive flat panel, not only two, you can open 6 to 7 to 8 applications altogether. So what you have to do, you have to go to this option, control panel. You have to come to this option. This is apps application. Now if you see there in the application, there is blue markings in the edge of the application icon. So all those blue icons can be done in the casting thing. Now for example, if I'm taking WPS Office, and I'll just press it and hold on, then I'll open Cornea board. I'll hold on for a second, it will be coming there. Then I'll take one more application here. For an example, let's take Chrome. Now I got 3 applications here. Now I can adjust all these 3 applications and move these 3 applications like this. If I want my whiteboard to be a bit big and comparatively to other applications, I can adjust it anytime. Or else I only want 2 applications, then what to do at that time? You just can cancel this here, cross button, and then here you have application here. In the option you have right and left arrows. So one I'll click to right and the other one I'll click to left. So you can see in one side of my panel I have PDF, and in one side I have whiteboard. So similarly I'll be able to take the classes or any presentation like this. I'll come to the home page now. Then the next option here is for the signal source. So what is signal source? As you have informed that you have the panel with OPS. So if you have connected your OPS, so OPS slot is behind, you just have to connect the OPS and there is a switch button there. A button like structure. You just have to click to that button and then your OPS will be on. And then here you'll be able to see blue options. So I have OPS here. I'll just click to it and I'll just switch it on. Now after I clicked and I switch it on, I have clicked to the OPS option and now I'm in my OPS section. This is Windows. Let's sign in. Now you can see this is my proper Windows option. Now whatever I do it in my computer or in my laptop, all the features are available here. You'll be able to use the entire thing. Also, one of the speciality about it is if you are in Windows, now this is the window page. Still you'll be able to use all these applications like annotation and home page, home screen and all. You'll be able to use that. If I click to annotation, my window screen will also get freezed and then I can annotate on it as well. So this option is provided here. So I can come back to my Android version by just clicking to this home page. Now I'm back to my Android version. So it's that easy to operate. It's very simple. Just click to the signal source and if you have connected your OPS, it will be blue in color. Click to OPS, you will be moving to the Windows. Click to home page, you will be coming to the Android version. Apart from this, you have HDMI connections here 1, 2, 3 and 4 like this, VGA connections and all. Now if you check in this edge, you have many ports available like type C, HDMI, touch port, USB. Not only here, behind the panel also there are multiple ports that is available. For just in case if you want to connect an external device like printer, microphones, Bluetooth, anything like that, you'll be able to connect using those ports. Or else if you want to connect your laptop and using HDMI cable and you want to showcase that laptop screen here, so you can just add up and you can just do it using HDMI connection. And once it's done, you'll be able to see here the blue in color, and once you click that you will be able to see the laptop screens as well. So this is for the connection thing. Moving forward, here we have application like more apps. If I click to more apps, there are all the applications that is available in the panel. Most importantly, we have Play Store. So just in case if you want to download any other application that is required to you, simply log into Play Store and you can download it in the panel itself. Also, very important, we also have meets like Google Meet, Teams Meet, Zoom meeting. So if you want to conduct a meeting in the panel itself, like you want to log in the panel so that you can conduct a conference meet or any of the meetings, you'll be able to do it using the panel itself. Or else if you want to connect a camera with the panel so that you can speak and you can see yourself in the camera and all these things, you can connect the external camera as well, and you can also do the Google Meet and all. So that option is provided, you'll be able to do that. Apart from that, we also have screen record option here. There's an application here, click to screen record, and if you want to record the entire session or entire meeting or entire class, you'll be able to record the session from that application. Then you also have YouTube. Now this panel has 4K display quality, so just go to YouTube and you'll be able to play all those YouTube videos in the high quality picture mode. Okay, so next option here we have is system settings. So every panel has its own system settings. So does this has. Now it's basic. How do you have your system setting in your phone? Similar to that, it's everything is here. Like you can check your Wi-Fi network status, like Wi-Fi, Ethernet, hotspot connectivity. You can change the background of the panel. You can change it to any other colors. Like I think currently you have this background in your panel, so you can change the background with the help of these options. Apart from this, you can connect your device. You can see your device connectivity here, camera, microphones and all. You can change the date, time. You can change the language here. Also, you can do the system update. Here you have an option of system update. So just in case any updation comes in the near future, how you update your phone, similarly you'll be able to see the update here. Click to system update and you'll be able to do the update by your own. Apart from this, here in about session, you have the entire thing about your panel, like which version you are using, what is the resolution, how many storage is left, everything is available there. So there, from there you will be able to see. Moving forward, here it's written mirroring and transcreen. So I received a picture of your home page. There it's transcreen, it's blue in color. So it's just a matter of logo. You have the latest version, that is an Android 14 and this is Android 12, but it is the same thing. It's just the matter of logo. So if I click to this option, this is transcreen. You might have that in blue color option, transcreen. So if you click to that option, this page will open, the same page. So now for what this application is used, this application is used for doing casting and mirroring. Now I have already mentioned that you can connect your laptop using HDMI connections and all, but just in case if you don't want to use wire, you want to do it completely wirelessly, so for that you have to use this feature. So this is known as transcreen application that is available in the panel. Now for cell phones like mobile phones, you have Android phone or you have anything you can connect this using this QR code. Now I'll just give you a small demo. Now how to do that? Now there is a QR code here. Okay, I just need, first of all, I need to be connected to the same network connection. And then only I'll be able to do the casting thing. Now once I'm in the same network connectivity, I have to scan this QR code. Now once I scan this QR code, I'll be getting the application that is transcreen. And once I get that application, I'll be able to do the casting thing. Just a second. Just a second. Okay. Hello. Yeah. So I'm really very sorry for the inconvenience, but actually, as of now, it's not happening because Wi-Fi connectivity is not working, and I'm connected with my using my phone here, and I'm on the Google Meet as well. So that's why I'm not able to do the connection because Wi-Fi is not working currently. But I'll tell you how to do it now. If you are connected to the same network connection, your phone has the same network connection, and your panel also. If you are connected to the same network connection, you just have to scan this. Once you scan this, you'll be getting a device, application that is transcreen. You have to download that application. Once you do that, you'll get a device name. So everything is mentioned in the stepwise procedure here. So you just have to see here like transcreen. Just a second. Hello, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm extremely sorry, ma'am. Network connectivity is not there. Just a second, ma'am. I'm just connecting it again. 1 minute, just 1 minute. Ma'am, is it visible now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. So I'll continue. I'm really very sorry. Yeah. So I was telling you about the connection. So you just have to download it, and once you do that, you'll be able to see the connection. Then you can click to start casting, and whatever there is in your phone, you can cast the entire phone here. You can use all those applications using that casting thing. Now it's same for the laptop as well. Now for laptop, you will not be able to scan the QR code, right? Now for that, what you can do, you can just go to the browser and click transcreen.app. Once you do that, you'll get an application there too. Once you download it, you'll be able to do the mirroring thing. Now for that, I have already mentioned that there is one condition that you need to be connected to the same network connection. But just in case if you don't have the network, at that point, what you can do, you can connect to the inbuilt hotspot of the panel. You can see your hotspot and it's written the password. Now what you can do, you can connect your device with the inbuilt hotspot and the password of the panel, and then you can perform your casting thing, and you'll be able to do all those casting thing very easily. So this was about the mirroring part. Now I'll be telling you about the Cornea board. This is Cornea board, which is also known as whiteboard. So in your panel, either there is Cornea written there or it's written whiteboard. So both the boards are the same board. So this is the board which we have. network. Yes, ma'am. So I was telling you about the cornea board which we have. So this is the cornea board. This is the home screen. Also, now if you want to change the background of the particular like whiteboard, you can change it using this option. You have 3 lines in the first column. If you click this option, you'll get settings. If you click to the settings option, there is a background setting. Now if you click to background setting, you'll be able to see the entire color palette here. You can change the color according to your needs and preference. If you want to change the grid, you can change the grid as well, like you want boxes or you want lines or you want tiny boxes, you can change the grid. Or else if you want to customize the background by yourself, there is a customization option here. Click to this custom option, you'll be move forward to the file list. Now you can just click to any of the images that is required to you and click to plus sign, and then you'll be able to see that in the background option. Then you have number of pages here. You can add up number of pages here, clicking to the plus sign. Then you have multi screens here. Now clicking to multi screens, you can divide your screen into 4 equal parts, 3 equal parts or 2 equal parts. If I click to 4, my board will be divided up into 4 equal parts. Now if I want to conduct any group activities or any group tasks, like or example, I have given 4 tasks to 4 of my employees or 4 of my students, so they can come up all together and they can solve it at one point of time. And speciality about it is, if I'm writing in number 2, it will not go in number 1, neither it will go in 3, and I can write it all together like this. I'm writing in number 1 and number 3 together, so I'll be able to do that. Also, you can save the entire worksheet for the future reference as well. Then here you have pen option, in which you have multiple pen colors. Also, the pen I'm using is known as stylus, which is operable by both the end. This is a thick end, this is a thin end. Also, you can change the color of the both side. Now for an example, I want this to be red and I want this to be white. So I can change the color of both the ends. I can change the thickness of the pen. I can change the style of the pen as well. For pen, we have options. First is the normal pen. Second one is the calligraphy, like slant writing pen. Okay, second option. I'll click the second option. Like it's bit slant writing for calligraphies and all. And then you have pointed pen. So pointed pen is for signatures. Then very importantly, we have one more pen, that is text recognition pen, or we call it smart pen. So what is smart pen? If I'm writing something in my handwriting, it will automatically detect what I'm trying to write and it will come to its perfect font. So similarly, you'll be able to use this pen to change the font. Then we have one more pen, that is for shape recognition. So if I'm drawing a shape that is not in perfect one, it will automatically detect what I'm trying to draw and it will come to its perfect shape. So this is shape recognition. And then if I'm writing something, I need to erase it too. So for eraser, we have 4 options. Firstly, I can erase it using my stylus. Secondly, I can erase it using my palm. Thirdly, I can use selection bar. I'll just select the area which I don't want and I'll erase it. Last but not the least, I can clear all each and everything by clicking to clear all option. Then I have selection bar. I'll tell you the use of selection bar. So there is selection bar and I'm writing a word here. For an example, heart. Now I'll select this selection bar again and I'll just circle this word. Now I have selected. For an example, if I have written the entire paragraph and all, and I want some words to get highlighted, I can change the color of this word to any of those color. I can make a same word, the clone word, same size, same height, same font. I can delete it, or else there's one more feature which is known as search. So if I want to tell other people that what is the meaning of this word, so I'll just click to second option. So whatever the meaning of the word is, I've written that heart. So whatever the meaning of the heart is, along with its picture will be coming to this Google section. Now you can see here, you can automatically search by the words also. Now this picture is in my Google part. I want this picture to be coming there so that I can give the proper explanation on that particular topic, or I can cover that particular topic very easily. So for that, what I can do, I just have to click to this photo for 2 to 3 seconds and it will automatically come there. So now you can click to this picture, you can zoom in, zoom out, you can change the size and you can adjust it accordingly. And once you do that, you can use it for the explanation purpose. Also, this is just an example. Similarly, you can use any of those words which is required. Then you have shapes option in which you have line diagram, you have 2D shapes, you have 3D shapes. So all the shapes are available here. Then this is the plus sign in which you have multiple options. First and foremost, you have image. Once I click to the image option, I'll be directed towards the file list. So whichever image I want, for example, I want this, I have to click to the plus sign. It will automatically come here and then I'll be able to use this option to teach. The next option is for tables. If you want to draw tables, number of columns I'll select, number of rows I'll select it, and then I'll click to OK. And the entire table will get created. Now the speciality about it is, if I'm writing here something and just in case it went out of the box, you don't have to worry, it will automatically adjust itself. Now I have already clicked to the number of rows and columns, but I want to increase the number of rows and columns. So what I'll do, I'll click to the selection bar. Once I click to the selection bar, I'll click to its border and I'll be able to see these white options, white lines. So I'll click to one of the boxes. I'll get an option of insert row from top, insert row from bottom and delete row. I want from top, so I'll click it from top. Similarly, here you'll get an option for columns, similar options. So like this, you'll be able to increase and decrease the number of the rows and columns. Then you have geometry tools. All the geometry tools are available, whether be it scale, compass, protractor, everything is available here. You can use it. Then you have signal source. Here you can get the screen, like if I click to OPS option, the current OPS screen will be visible here. It's just an image, you will not be able to operate it from here, but we'll get the first page of the particular signal source. Then fifth option you have here is for mind maps. Now this is mind maps. For example, I have written economic activities. Now you can see it is automatically adjustable. Also, if I want to increase the number of the boxes, I'll just again click to the selection bar. I'll click to the box, I'll just increase and click to plus. How much of a box I want, I'll just start clicking plus, or else if you don't want, you can click to minus. Similarly, you'll be able to do it using these options. Then next here, I have... Yes, ma'am.
Actually, a person is joining the meeting, sir. So can you please accept?
Okay, accept. Ma'am, the meeting is open for all, so you can join. He can join whenever he wants to.
Okay.
Yes. So I'll continue then, ma'am.
Just hold for a second. Yes, ma'am, you can continue.
Okay, ma'am. So I'm continuing. So I was in this particular option here. Yeah, I was telling you about the next option, that is WPS Office. Now, just in case if you don't want to go back and open PDF and PPT there, you can directly click to WPS Office and the window for a WPS Office will be opening here. Now you can use this. You can, put it in the side and then you can use the whiteboard here. Or else if you want it in the full screen, you can just click to this option and you can make it in the full screen as well. So that option is available here. Now the next option here we have is for videos. Just like how I imported the images from the file list, similarly if I click to videos, I'll be going to the file list and I can import the video also from the file list. Then next here I have browser. If I click to browser, my Google section will open there and whatever I want to search, I'll be able to search it using this option. Then next I have voting subject. Now voting subject is something like that which can has a website, which can have multiple uses. You can use this for voting purpose, you can use this for multiple choice question purpose, so you can do that. For example, if you want to take any decision, like tomorrow you're going to have a meeting, so how many people are available, you can just put up the question there. Here you can write yes, here you can write no. If I click to next step and start voting, a QR code will be generated. Once that QR code is generated, you just have to scan it using your mobile phone, and you'll get an option of either yes or no. So everybody will start voting, and the number of people voted will be available here. Once I click to end voting, I'll be able to see how many people have voted yes and how many people have voted no. So similarly, you'll be able to decide and make the decision very quickly. Then last but not the least, I have timer option. So if you want to add up any timing here, you can just put up the time here. So once the time gets over, it will automatically start beeping. Then you have undo option. Then you have redo option, undo and redo option. Then here you have finger gestures. So what is finger gestures? First finger gesture is this. So this is for the minimizing, maximizing, or minimizing the size of the particular content. Now you can just minimize the size and you can just put it in the side. So similarly, you'll be able to use the entire board again. Then the next option here is for this kind of option. So this is for multiple touch. So our board has 20 touch points. So if 20 students or 20 people comes up all together in the board and they start writing, they'll be able to write it. You can see I'm using all of my 5 fingers. So similarly, it has 20 touch points. So this was about it. I have mentioned about all the features. Now I'll be telling you the saving options. The saving option is available here in these 3 lines. Now you can save this. This is new, open, then you can save it as source file, save it as PDF or image. Now then you have upload to cloud. You can also upload this entire session to cloud, and through cloud access you can share it. Then you have scan. Now you want to share this entire meeting or entire presentation, entire lecture with any of those students or any of the colleagues. So you can just directly scan this QR code. Once you scan this QR code, the entire presentation which you have taken in around 14 to 15 to 20 to 25, how much ever pages, will be going to that particular mobile phone or particular device from which you have scanned this. So you can scan this and get an access for it. Or else if you also want to put up the password, you can put up the password using this option. And then until and unless you put up the password there while scanning this QR code, you will not get the access for the entire session. Also, if somebody is absent and not present to scan this QR code, what you can do, you can directly send the email using the email option. Email option is available here. So this was about the whiteboard software. Any questions, sir, ma'am?
No, ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much. And then you have exit button. You can directly click to exit and go to the home screen. So this was about it. Lastly, you have this small floating bar. So this floating bar is the same option is available here as well. These options are available there. So if you want to use this floating bar, you can use it anytime. So this was about it, and the training session is over now. If you have any questions, let me know now, or else we can end the session. So ma'am.
Just 2 minutes, I'll come here. Ma'am, sir is asking that when your technical person will also connect. Ma'am, I think you are in mute.
Ma'am, regarding the connection of OPS, right?
Yes, ma'am. That also, and regarding transmission also, I have said you know.
Regarding?
Regarding the transition screen, ma'am, that day we are getting issue. We are unable to connect when your person have come here.
Okay, it's okay. So, ma'am, once it gets over, I'll let you know regarding this, because I have to go to the technical person and see his availability of slots as well. It hardly takes 10 to 15 minutes. I'll let him know regarding this, and I'll try to solve it today itself.
Yes, ma'am, because that is only actually urgent to us, so that's why.
Okay, no issues. I'll let him
Important
know.
basis.
Okay, ma'am, I'll let him know regarding this. No issues.
Yes, just 2 minutes, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Anything else other than this? Any other questions, ma'am? Everything is cleared? How to operate the panel? response. As there is no response, I'll take this that as everything is understood by each and every one. So I just hope you like the training session. And if in your future also, if you face any problem, please feel free to ask. Okay.
Hello, hi madam. Thanks for your presentation. But I missed the presentation due to I am busy with my client. So I inform my team to record the presentation. Then I will go through the video. Please, can you suggest me? See, I am a realtor, so I am doing some videos, YouTube videos. So may I know what camera you used for this presentation? Opposite, can you show from your mobile that what is the setup? How you shooted with which camera? Is it professional camera? Or are you use any stand?
Yes, sir. Sure. Why not? So we only not deal with interactive flat panels, but we deal with multiple products. So as of now, the camera which I'm using is known as PTZ camera. I'll be showing you about it as well. So the PTZ camera which I'm using is of 10x. We have multiple PTZ cameras like 10x, 12x, 20x, 30x. So it's AI tracking based mode. So it's motion tracking as well. I'll be showing you using my phone's camera. Just a second. Okay, you can see the setup, sir. It's wall mounted.
Can you share me the pics of the camera? Actually, can we shoot this while we are doing same type of presentation for my clients? Can we record from iPhone or Samsung phone? iPhone 14 or Samsung in Galaxy 22.
I'm so sorry, sir. Can you please come back again? I'm not getting actually what you're asking. Like, can you please repeat?
Can we shoot the same video presentation? How you are given the video? No, same type of presentation. Can we shoot from iPhone? We have gimbal and iPhone. Is it captures the video clearly?
Yes, so you can do that as well. As of now, sir, I'm using a PTZ camera because PTZ camera has a very good picture qualities and all. So I have connected my PTZ camera with my laptop and I have logged in from there and I'm taking a online session. So similarly, you can do it. You can use your phones as well to shoot the video. But what I suggest is you better take a camera, that is PTZ camera for online streaming, for online classes, because we do that as well.
Do you have that camera? Can we get from your company?
Yes, sir, absolutely. We have different varieties of camera and we can provide you the camera as well. Also, if you have a requirement for other products, we can provide an entire classroom setup also. Like we not only deal with interactive flat panels, but we focus on a digital classroom solution, smart classroom solution. So there comes interactive flat panels, PTZ cameras, digital contents, and podiums. So we have multiple products. So if you want the camera, I can share you the quotation and I can share you the brochures for the same.
Yeah,
please
share the requirement products details. So I want to do presentation videos on the screen, and by after recording I want to upload into YouTube and I want to share it to my customers.
Yes, absolutely, sir. So you need a PTZ camera, right? The camera's brochure.
And at the same time, kindly suggest me tools to utilize this interactive panel.
Yes, sir. So you are going to use this for education purpose, right?
Yeah, education purpose and YouTube presentation. I want to show our projects on Google Maps by showing all developments, surrounding developments. But it is disconnecting. Actually, it is not taking much time to loading, and it is disconnecting OPS. So while presentation only, it is disconnecting and it's automatically going to switch off.
Okay. So regarding that, I'll do one thing. I'll connect you with a technical person, and regarding the camera purpose, I'll share you personally the brochures and the quotations for the same. All the type of thing.
We have taken this panel for two purposes. One is offline presentation. Second one is online presentation.
Yes.
And I want to use it for a internal recording, like screen recording, to upload into video. One is outside is interactive panel with as a presenter. Both has to record. Like now you are doing live recording, no? So
yes,
one video I want to do live video, and one is with mic, and this system is not supporting for mic, and we need mic also.
Okay, you need microphones also. Okay, so
we need microphone and we need one speaker. and we need camera and
Okay, sir.
any suggestible tools for the video presentation.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So
Thank-
whatever is available here, sir, all the brochures will be sent to you immediately after the session gets over, and then we can connect it using that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, my pleasure. Anything else, sir?
No, thank you. Please solve this issue, OPS connectivity issue.
Yes, yes, sir. I'll just go and connect to the technical person now.
Thank
And I hope the training session was good, sir. Thank you so much for your time and have a great day.
Thank you.